So Ezekiel L out in Langhorne, new one-time customer. Scope of work is going to be just like weeding out and cleaning up. Homeowner was not available to be present for the estimate. He sent me a video, but I need to get some clarification. I did send him a return video and with some clarifying questions. So I'm going to do my best in this video estimate, but just check the notes. If there's anything to adjust or change, then just check the notes for it. Ideally, he would be home when we do this, and we can just double check with him or the wife or something. But anyway, we'll give it our best shot. So I told him the challenging part with this is going to be trying to decide what is a weed, what is a plant specifically. So we use our best judgment that we can. Maybe err on the side of, if we're not sure, we'll yank it type of deal just to get it cleaned up. It's just kind of got a bunch of growth going on both sides of this driveway. So starting in the back, so you can yank out these like tall weedy things. This I would trim back to the driveway. All these look like weeds to yank out. You have a really big, almost looks like a plant, but it's a weed. This right here, you can see it's like dying out, and this whole viney thing can get yanked. You'll have to kind of remove this temporary fence. All this bush trimming we'll leave alone. We're just looking to yank out weeds and things of that sort. You can leave that alone. Moving over to this side. That looks like a plant. Leave that alone. You could cut this back a little bit. All this I would clear out. This I would leave alone unless he wants it trimmed or anything. This one might need a trim. It's like really creeping onto the walkway, but I would say probably clear all this out. Leave the flower stuff. Clear all this out. Clear all that out. Leave any flowering stuff you can leave. Pull out all this. That looks like a plant. I would leave it. This maple leaf thing, I would yank it. All these I would leave alone. Moving to this side, all these tall stokey spoke ones, I would pull them out. Leave this tree alone. Pretty much clearing out everything here. Clear out all this. Leave that lavender. Leave that plant. Leave this. Leave the hostas. All this I would clear out. Clear out. Clear all this out. Clear all this out. And then clear pretty much everything to the AC units. Over here, I told him we'll just plan on yanking all this out. I don't know if he has stuff in there that he's intending to keep, but yank all that out. Once you get to this tree plant, you can leave that kind of alone. Yank all this out, leave the flowers, leave this tree alone. All this you can clear. Clear over here. I would clear all this out, leave the azalea alone, leave that alone, leave this alone, clear all this, clear all that. This looks like a weed, I think. Yeah, it's a big weed right here. Yank that out, leave this boxwood alone unless he wants it trimmed. That would be an added price. And then you have some weeds poking through here you can yank. Some of the ground cover I would just trim back and then blow out like the leaves and such that are here. That's what I'm seeing. The driveway's long and kind of skinny, but I'll let them know when we're coming so they can move the vehicle, so you'll be able to I would just back the dump down and just cut stuff, toss it into the dump, and then pull up as you go. And then what I would say too is, I know we use string trimmers and all that good stuff. A lot of these weeds are pretty mature. It's probably almost just easier to just try to yank them the best you can with your hands. It'll do a better job, and it'll probably be less messy, honestly, than smacking it with a string trimmer. I would leave the string trimming for like later on when you get all the big stuff pulled out, and then you're trying to like clear out the low, small stuff along the ground. That's it.